Hello, I'm Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video. We're exploring the stone called Kakortokite, named after the southern Greenland town where it's found, Kakortok, and the Greenlandic translation of that is white one. Now Kakortokite, here's a nice rough stone of it, here is a nice tumble piece. It's a combination of three crystals growing together. So the white you'll see in there is white Nepheline, the red is Eudialyte, and the black is Arfvedsonite. And all these crystals work together to make a really amazing crystal. So we're going to dive in and look at how you can use this unusual treasure found in Greenland to work in a whole range of different ways. And I must also say thank you to everyone for their kind comments. My oral surgery went well with my orthodontics. I'm still slurring a little bit, but we're going to get through this video as well. And hopefully you understand everything I'm saying as we explore Kakortokite. I find Kakortokite really brings me a sense of grace and ease. In fact, it's amazing for connecting different chakras. It connects the soul star, the crown, the heart, the base, and the earth star. And a really nice meditation to really balance you and bring you back into harmony is to get 5 different pieces and place them where those chakras would be. After that, you'll find that you can conduct yourself and feeling a lot more balanced. I find my posture actually improves when I work with Kakortokite or even wear it for a while. And you'll find in stressful situations, if work's getting a little bit crazy, Kakortokite helps you keep nice and centered. Or if it's a big party or a wild party, or you're hosting a party and you kind of need to keep your sense and remain centered, then Kakortokite's going to be really great for that. Kakortokite's also really great for helping to keep you grounded in the present. When we worry about the past, we get anxious or hurt, or we sit in that suffering. And when we are worrying about the future, we get anxiety about what's going to happen and fearful about that as well. Kakortokite drops you into the present. If you find yourself falling into the past or going into the future with your thoughts, get your piece of Kakortokite, take some really deep breaths, and just say, breathe and just be. And just use that mantra to really pull you back into the moment as well. Often when we stay in the present, what's in front of us is easy to handle. It's when our mind carries us one way or the other that we start to get scattered. Allow Kakortokite to keep you grounded in the present, poised, graceful, and balanced. Work with the Kakortokite to make time and space in your life for self-inquiry. It creates that real type of peacefulness and allows you to drop into really nice contemplative time or meditation. If there is an answer or a solution that you're trying to find and it's not quite coming, sit with the Kakortokite and just ponder the different options that are ahead of you. Now, what you'll find is these different crystals will work together within this stone. So you've got the Nepheline, which will keep you on your spiritual path and remind you of what the greater path of your life is. Eudialyte really reminds you of your self-worth. And so whenever you make a decision, you're making it valuing yourself rather than going, oh, I hope maybe if I do this, other people will accept me. Eudialyte's really great for that. And Arfvedsonite, amazing for protection and brings in insight as well. So each of the crystals in the stone will help you to find the right answer. Now, don't be surprised if you haven't done a lot of self-inquiry and contemplation or meditation before, or you haven't, some of my favorite black cockatoos, or if you haven't worked with Kakortokite, you may not find the answer comes on the very first sitting. But be patient. Sit with the crystal, contemplate what needs to be, what you're looking for an answer for, and take a little time each day, 5 or 10 minutes. Know that the answers will come. They may not come in that moment of contemplation, but they'll come in quiet moments, or an answer will come in some way or another. This is a really powerful crystal, and we said before, it works with the soul star chakra and will help to channel different messages from your guides, angels, or any other kind of universal forces trying to keep you on your spiritual path. Kakortokite will keep you in touch with those guides and help you find the answers you seek. If not immediately, they'll come with time. Just be patient, breathe, and just be. Kakortokite has a real attachment to the moon and almost a triple aspect to the moon. So the moon is sometimes said to have 3 parts: the maiden or the new moon aspect of it, the young girl aspect of it, then the mother, which is very much the full moon, and then the hag or the crone, and this is the dark moon aspect. And we can link that to the 3 different colors or crystals in the stone: the Nepheline for the maiden, the Eudialyte for the mother, and the Arfvedsonite for the crone. So this can really help us to tune in with our femininity and to connect with the moon as well. Now, the feminine energy is the energy that we often quell in such a patriarchal or masculine world. The feminine energy allows us to magnetize and draw what we want to us, whether that be a person, whether it be a desire or a goal. We can work with Kakortokite to help us tune into our inner magnetism, believe that we're good enough, and sit and wait and allow it to come. So what I really love to do is work with Kakortokite around the full moon, to take some time to really tune into that magnetic ability of ourselves and draw that into us as well. The interesting thing, part of the makeup of Kakortokite was volcanic, and so it has a bit of a volcanic energy as well. So although it's magnetic and feminine, don't consider that to be weak or useless in that way. That volcano brings very fiery and brings change and brings power from within. And in order to magnetize and draw things to us, we don't just sit there and wait. That's not what Kakortokite's about. It's about harnessing our own inner power, allowing our light to shine, and then drawing what we need to us. So if that resonates with you and you'd really like to harness your inner power to draw people, things, opportunities to you, Kakortokite's going to be great for you. One thing I love Kakortokite for is bringing soul families to us. So we have our blood family that we're born into, but that soul family are those people that really resonate with our spiritual beliefs and the path that we're taking, really support us in that, want to see us survive and even thrive really well as we walk along that path. If you'd like to bring more of your soul family too, work with Kakortokite. Hold it in your right hand and see those people coming into your life. Or if you have them in your life already, use it to strengthen the bond. Maybe give it as a gift, put it near a photo of them, different things like that. You can also pair it with other crystals that are associated with soul families. Things like star ruby, kunzite can be good, Larimer can be great. All of those ones that really help to draw people that are on the same spiritual level as you. Before you do any serious working, or if you get a new piece of Kakortokite, it's a really great idea to cleanse it. Because Kakortokite is so attached to the moon, I find that's the best way to cleanse it. When it's a full moon, pop it outside and allow it to bathe in that lunar light for the whole night if you can. Now, when I'm working with crystals, bring in other different gifts of nature as well to help guide you and lift the energy of whatever you're doing. Now, I love working with essential oils, and I find, some real lunar essential oils. Osmanthus is a real kind of joyous, graceful, lightning one that kind of lightens your attitude to life. Osmanthus can be great. You could even work with something like neroli or magnolia or jasmine, depending on whether you're working with that new moon energy. Magnolia is great for that, or that full moon energy. That's where I really like neroli or jasmine as well. So bring in those real kind of floral oils that really lift and lighten and make you a bit more magical and a bit more light and graceful, as we were talking about before. Now, when it comes to animal guides, I get a couple of different birds that come through. Sometimes the wood stork, and other times I get the greater bird of paradise. These two birds are very much, any bird is very much about that lightness and about flourishing and freedom as well. So see what comes to you, whether one of those animals resonates for you, or maybe another animal comes when you meditate with this. What I love about the animal world is they show us how to thrive in different ways, because every other animal in this world thrives in a different way. And when we tune into their energy and allow them to guide us, we can get great lessons. Kakortokite will help you with that too. Now, astrologically associated with the moon, so the power day is Monday. This is going to be the most powerful day to do any working with the Kakortokite. Now, Kakortokite is a rare crystal. It's one that you may not have in your collection yet, but if you do, I'd love to hear about your experience with it. If you have had an experience, that's what the comment section below is for. I'd love to hear about it, and so would everyone else in that crystal loving community. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and deal with me and my mouth as it repairs. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.